All right, all right, all right. Okay, so it is October 30th, 2024. I took 8 trades. I know I'm supposed to only take 2 to 3 trades. That's really is the goal, but I took 8 trades, and I took 8 trades because I'm still testing out this idea. Um, Working on better execution and also better money management. So I took 8 trades. I did end up giving back all I made yesterday. I made about, let's just say, $20 yesterday. I ended up giving all of that back. I ended up breaking even for the week. You can see that so far here. I think I was somewhat positive. I'm not quite sure. Price is still freaking selling off. It is 8 o'clock, and we just had another sell off of price. So let's go through this. Right now, what's eating my account is the uh, commission, because I made 20 something. I was actually plus 20 something up here, and I gave all of that back, and then commission. So commission is what ate the account today, in a sense, because in a sense I only lost $4, but commission ate that up. So that's where I'm at with the account because of the multiple trades that I took. So I took one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, and I some of them I added together. There were like 2 contracts, like here, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Right. So let's go through all of the trades that I took. We're gonna try to be quick with that because I'm not gonna sit here for too long. Today's the 30th, so we're looking for a trade number one. It's the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Oh, all right. So it's trade number one. Trade number one. Trade number one was a good idea and thought, but it failed. So, um, here's why it failed. It failed because as price had the strong downward selling pressure here, we kind of have it here on ES2. We just can't see it. It had a strong downward selling pressure. I try to pull it up on the charts. So basically, I mainly traded ES. This is the pre-market. Yeah, right here. All right. So he goes to trade. We had strong downward selling pressure here. And then I tried to enter at the highs here, right about here. Right here is where I try to enter. Try to go for the long. Right. So I said, okay, price look like it's holding this area here, but price dipped down below. So now we're actually more on the selling territory than in the buying territory. So we dipped below and we came back. All price was doing was retesting these highs, which it did. Retested this area here, just took a sell off. If we go to the 5 minute, we'll see that's exactly what happened. Price came, retested that area, and then sold off. That's a retest candle right here of the sell candle right here. Sell candle, strong retest, and then a nice retest, closing white or buying to sell off. So I really should have taken the trade like this. Maybe stop loss up here, or stop loss more so how I should have it. Oh, that would have been nice. Like this. All right. Once price starts to go, actually, let me go back to 1 minute. Let's see here. Let's just stay above that here. So this is the last selling pressure we have. So maybe something like this. So we would have had this price sell up a little bit, and then probably taking an exit. Wouldn't like this pullback, and then price dumps very nicely, right? So that would have been that. This morning I was eyeballing a potential sell-off. Price was curving when we got around here. I said, "Oh, probably gonna sell off. I should enter this trade." Working up on my stop loss, probably right above here. Price dumped right on me. 17 points. Right. This is where I wanted to enter. We did have a nice reversal. I didn't catch that. So, anyways, first trade was that, realizing that both trades moved below the lows, and then came back and retested that sell area just to sell off. I should have not been in that trade at all. So that was the first one. Second trade, right over here, right? So second trade, I took a short, right? I took a short. This is the 30 minute. I took a short because we had some nice selling up here, but price never really moved back below the sell. It actually moved above it, right? So we had selling, but price moved above it. Yeah, we could sell here, but price um, did not really give me that sell pressure yet. I'd prefer the price to move below this and resell that. Is what I'm guessing, right? So I took that, tried to go short on this pullback, speculating that price would reject this area, but we already bounced all around it. And there was like no true reason to really be in that trade. Right here, never even really broke out of the channel here. So here, we never broke out of it. And Q did, but ES did not. I was speculating ES would. I ended up getting stopped out right away with that trade. So that one ended up costing me price on the higher time frame was holding this here and also moving higher, right? So it was holding these areas that I had. So no reason to be in that trade. So that one was a loss because it was a loss. So same thing with the other one. Other one traded below and I tried to go short when I was just retesting. And this one here, I tried to go long when it never moved below that area of interest. Third trade, um, I took a short. Now that we came here on NQ, we started looking like we were rounding off, and I was actually looking for a long. We came here, but we're holding. I was looking for. We looked like we're trying to go long, so I entered on this here when price looked like it was about to break. It seems like no, I entered here, right? So when price looked like it was breaking, NQ didn't break. ES looked like it wanted to break. So this is practically, I think this was it right here. Right here, right? So ES was breaking, but it says 1058. Yep, 1058. But NQ was not. All right, NQ was still in the clouds. All right, so I was speculating that NQ would break, but it didn't break. So NQ dropped, and I ended up, getting stopped out. I ended up closing the trade early because we got back below the clouds. I said, okay, let me just exit this trade. So I reduced my risk with that one. And I said, okay, so 13 points versus it being full loss. I just took the trade off. That's a third trade, right? Back into the clouds is something I need to remember, right? Um, fourth trade, I did try it again because it looked like it wanted to go, but we never broke it. Still in the clouds. That one ended up really costing me even more. Uh, 20 points. So we could say this. We could add 100 to this: 100, 150, 130, 137, 200. Let's just add those to it, right? It was times 10. And this would ended up costing me, like I said, price was rounding off at this area here where it came back and retested. It rounded to drop. Now, what was ES doing is the question. If we pull back and look at ES, was ES rounding off also somewhere that we sold? Yes, it did. It had an area right here, and it was rounding off that area. Though, this one here, we're above, right? We're still rounding off to come back to retest this, that area there, right? So we had no reason to buy yet. I was speculating to buy, but I did have reasons to sell, and we had a reason to pull back, which we came back to this cluster, right? And that was probably my area to buy. We did kind of come back to that cluster. We rejected it. It's already marked. So let's go back to the 5 minute. So yeah, we had that cluster, right? But price didn't start to buy until we had this green buying candle right here. I did see this. That's what made me want to buy for that first trade, but price kept dropping, and then I ended up taking that fifth trade there, fourth trade, and I took that fifth trade there, and then I said, cool. I finally caught it, caught the price as we're breaking out. Probably still early. Probably could have waited till. Actually, this was still good. Yeah, I waited till we got the green go. So I took the trade. My goal was to get up to 588.625 or the highs. Price pushed up and then it pulled back and it took me out because I had my stop loss right under here. And price said, I know where you are. So it took me out. Price did not know where I was, but it took me out. Came back and retested this, took me out. After it took me out, not for dinner, it took me out. It went higher. Boom. Right. So it came down, knocked me out, and then pushed up that 10 points, leaving me with just about like no points. All right. So I took about like 3 points with that one. Um, I think I entered around here somewhere. Got stopped out around here, and then price went all the way up to my area of interest, which sucks because that was a wonderful play. 11.20. So 74, 77, 3 points on that trade. I did add to it, so 72, 77. So 5 points, 5 points on that play. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 5 points on that play. So that one was a good one, but I ended up getting stopped out early. Was hoping to catch this here, the 86. So 77. So I left 10 points on that play. So that would have been a nice trade for the day. Then around 13:55, got another trade. This is my sixth trade of the day. If I can find the sixth trade, here it is. So my sixth trade of the day, trying to go short. So I had a pullback here. These were valid shorts. This one had a valid short. We had this pink candle saying that price should potentially drop. It didn't. Kim took me out. So it goes that pink one. I might get rid of these pinks. I pretty much probably should. Um, right. So then I took a and I said screw it. Let's try to go long. And I ended up getting stopped out, or I ended up exiting one of the two because I'm like, what am I doing? We're still holding the short area here, holding the short area here, holding all of this short area here, right? Yeah, we didn't dip below it, which is what I would have liked, but we were holding it. All right, we're inside of that area. So I said, okay, we're probably gonna go short. And then I stayed in this trade for. I took a short, I had a double top. Stayed in this trade for this duration. This was the worst time ever to be in the trade. It was like 45 minutes, and then price dropped down to my 10 points, and it started bouncing very hard because this is an area it bounced earlier. I was hoping price would have really taken all of this out on the first go, but I ended up taking my first exit here at 43, and then I do it at 18, which is why I ended up like this. If I was able to take the other 30 points in this, I would have been positive for the day. This would have canceled this out, and this would have canceled that out. So the extra 30 points would have netted me positive, at least break even for the day, bringing me back to where I was yesterday. All right. But the sad thing about this is that after it did that and it pulled back, price dumped. And price dumped some more right into the close. All right. So where I exited here, price went 14 more points. And where I exited here, price went 20 points. and where I entered here, that's 10 points would have been good. I was really hoping to get to here. That's what I was hoping for. 12 points. But price went and bounced, came all the way up and held, and then dropped. I was tired. I had a headache. I was tired. And then now price is somewhere that who knows where, dropping to the netherworld. So that was the day. Very emotional in a sense, but I'm liking these here. Looking for retest. Looking for reasons to enter the trades. Looking for reasons to like here. I like this. Price is holding. As long as we get that trend and we break lower, let's take it. Here, price is moving up, right? We get that trend, we move up. So this is actually good. Wait for a clear trend and buy. This is moving down, right? Wait for a pullback and drop. This one really fucked up this whole thing here and then dropped. Wait for a pullback, can't get one. All right, so this is a valid trend. Look for a pullback into that area, push. All right, as we're going up, okay, maybe we'll sell off. We did. This is a downtrend. Look for a pullback into somewhere that works out. Looking for something clean. Are the trends about the size of the? It looks like it. Look, it's the size of these, right? These are the size of this. This is about the size of this. All right. So if we go to, let's clear all of this because we're basically done with this. If we go and look at this, like I said, I just want to simplify my trading process as much as possible. I want it to be just okay. This is what I do. Okay, this is that. Okay, looking for the retest. Looking for this. Okay, that's what I want it to be. I don't want it to be anything where I have to really think. I'm tired of thinking. All right, so let's go look at what we have right now. Let's look at what we got right now, and let's say okay. So boom, boom. This is the trend. Price did bounce off of this when it broke out. All right. So that one too far out. That one is gone. Right. Probably need it within that hour or two. So here we got a trend. This. All right. Now we do it from the arrow because that's what my eyes were speculating. Arrow here. All right. So boom. So price is coming up. All right. This is important. So let me look for a pullback into this area. And then we're looking for a buy. So maybe we get a buy as we're breaking. Boom. Stop loss here. Right up. All right, so that's one trade. Let's wait on that. All right, we're dropping. We're looking for something to break below it and retest. So this one broke above it, came back, retest. No trend there. Okay, we got a trend here. End of day. All right, zoom out. We'll look at that and say, okay, cool. All right, so let's mark that. All right. So we got a trend here, pull back, and looking for the trend to break. Trend breaks here. and we just wait. Boom. That's basically it. That's about 2 setups. Right, that's about 2 setups. This one here, price is above. So this one here, price is below. This one goes deep. All right, we wait for it to finish. Take price back up. All right, and then we're looking for a channel up. This is not a very clean break. No, we're still inside. Still inside here. All right. So there we go. It broke. That one probably would have stopped me out several fucking times. Look at this shit. Stopped me out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. It's like fuck you. All right. Now I sell off. All right. So probably gonna have to like be more cognizant of where to put my stop loss. Maybe have to go into like the 5 minute and see how to place that stop loss. The price really did do a number, but that's just pre-market. But trades here, entry would have been on that. So the trades here, I would need a selling entry, which I don't get one. I'm not going to trust these. I think I'm going to get rid of these. I don't get one. I don't get one. I don't get one. I got one, but we're kind of far. I got one, but we're kind of far. Got one, kind of far. Got one, kind of far. Far. Nearby. All right. So these are pretty far away. All right, far. Okay, that's selling here. This is nearby. All right, so maybe we'll take that one. And take that one. And then we'll throw stop loss. Hopefully not there, because I know I'd be tight. I'm a tight guy. Probably put it here. All right, I'll do better with my stop losses here. All right, boom. So I think for me, I probably am going to get rid of these blue factors because they just don't sit well with me anymore. All right, just buying and selling sits well. And these will also just help me. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of those, and then that'll be it for me for today. Because I don't do well with those for the most part. Unless a constant update of things, get rid of stuff, reducing stuff, minimizing stuff. All right, I just wanted to get rid of all of the noise. That's really what I want. All right, so there. So whether we have a strong volume or not, everything's gonna come from these here. So that's it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow. All right.